Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the integration by parts. Myself, Mrs. S.P. Turle, lecturer in mathematics at Kekewak Polytechnic, Nasik. Yeah, there are the different types of methods for solving the integration. One of the method is that is integration by parts. Integration by parts is used to integrate the product of two functions. That means if there is a multiplication of two different functions, then we have to use the integration by parts. Consider let u and v with the two integrable functions of x. Then integration of u into v dx is equal to u into integration of v dx minus integration of into bracket again integration of v dx into derivative of u with respect to x dx. Here it is a formula to find out the integration of u into v dx. This formula is known as the integration by parts. Yeah, note that here to find the integration of this u into v dx, the first step is that we have to select the first function u and the second function v as per the Lat rule. That means the selection of u and v, that is u as a first function and v as the second function, is done in order the Lat rule. This Lat rule, that means L stands for the logarithmic functions, I for the inverse trigonometric function, A for algebraic function, T for the trigonometric function, and E for exponential function. In this sequence, that is LIATE, we have to select the first function as a u and the second function as a v. Let us consider the first example, that is evaluate integration of x into e raised to x dx. Then the solution, we have considered this I is equal to integration of x into e raised to x dx. Here there is a multiplication of two different terms, then we have to use the integration by parts. Then the first step is we have to select the first function u and the second function v as per the Lat rule. Here then as per this Lat rule, the first function u is equal to x, that is the algebraic function, and v, that is equal to e raised to x, that means the exponential function. Then integrating by parts, we get, yeah, it is a formula, it is integration of u into v dx is equal to u into integration of v dx minus integration of, again into bracket integration of v dx into derivative of u dx. Just substitute the values of u and v, that is integration I is equal to x into integration of e raised to x dx minus integration of, again into bracket integration of e raised to x dx into derivative of x dx. Just substitute the values of u and v in this formula. Then here this x as it is, integration of e raised to x is e raised to x, here it is a standard formula, minus this integration sign as it is, integration of e raised to x dx is equal to e raised to x into the derivative of x with respect to x is 1 into dx. Just substitute the value, that is the integration of e raised to x as e raised to x and the derivative of x is equal to 1. Then taking the multiplication, e raised to x into 1, that is equal to e raised to x dx. Then the integration I is equal to x into e raised to x as it is minus, yeah, the integration of e raised to x dx is equal to e raised to x plus constant of integration, that is c. That is our last answer. Next one, consider the second example, that is evaluate integration of x into log x dx. Yeah, now to find the solution of this, yeah, I is equal to integration of x into log x dx. Here there is a multiplication of two terms. Then we have to find this integration by using by parts. Then the first step, we have to select the first function u and the second function v as per the LAT rule. Here L for the logarithmic function, and here it is given that is log x. That means the first function u is equal to log x and the second function v is equal to x. That is the algebraic function. Then integrating by parts, we get, here is the formula. It is integration of u into v dx is equal to u into integration of v dx minus integration of, again into bracket, integration of v dx into derivative of u with respect to x dx. Now just substitute the value. Yeah. Then as per the LAT rule, first function is log x and the second function is x. Then I is equal to log x into integration of x dx minus integration of, again into bracket, integration of x dx into derivative of log x dx. Simplify the terms. This log x as it is. Integration of x, that is equal to x square upon 2 minus, here this integration sign as it is. Again integration of x, that is x square upon 2 into derivative of log x, that is 1 upon x. It is a standard formula, that is derivative of log x is equal to 1 upon x dx. Next time, I is equal to this log x into x square upon 2 as it is minus, here this 1 upon 2. It is the constant term. Then first write down this constant term 1 upon 2 into integration of x dx. Here x square upon x. Then this x get cancelled. Just remains x here. That is integration of x dx. That is I is equal to this log x into x square upon 2 as it is minus this constant 1 upon 2 as it is. And here just taking the integration of x. Integration of x, that is equal to x square upon 2 plus constant of integration, that is c. That is the last answer. That is equal to I is equal to log x into x square upon 2 minus, just taking the multiplication of these two terms, x square into 1, that is x square, and this 2 into 2, 4 plus c. That is the last answer. Consider the next example. For example, evaluate the integration of tan inverse x dx. Then the solution here integration of tan inverse x dx. Here the integrand has the only one function. Then take the second function as 1. Here there is only one function, that is tan inverse x. Then to find the integration of this tan inverse x, convert this tan inverse x into multiplication form. Then for this, consider the second function as 1. That means tan inverse x into 1 dx. Then to find the integration, then first step, find out the first function, that is u and v as per LAT rule. Here I for the inverse trigonometric function, that means u is equal to tan inverse x and v is equal to algebraic, that is 1. Then as per the LAT rule, u is equal to tan inverse x and v is equal to 1. Then integrating by parts, we get, that is integration of u into v dx is equal to u into integration of v dx minus integration of, again into bracket, integration of v dx into derivative of u dx. Just substitute the values of u and v. Then we get here tan inverse x into integration of 1 dx minus integration of, into again bracket, integration of 1 dx into derivative of tan inverse x dx. And just simplify the terms. This tan inverse x into integration of 1 dx, the integration of 1, that is equal to x minus this integration sign as it is, integration of 1, that is equal to x, and the derivative of tan inverse x. The derivative of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square dx. That is I is equal to, here this first term as it is, that is tan inverse x into x as it is minus x into 1, that is x upon 1 plus x square dx. Now we have to find the integration of this term, that is integration of x upon 1 plus x square. Yeah, as we know, the derivative of this denominator, that is 1 plus x square, is 2x. The derivative of 1 plus x square is 2x. Then adjust the derivative of this denominator into numerator. For that, we have to multiply numerator and denominator by 2. Just to adjust the derivative of this denominator, multiply and divide by 2. Adjust the 2. Then here this integration of tan inverse I is equal to tan inverse x into x as it is minus this 1/2 as it is. It is a constant term. Then integration of 2x upon 1 plus x square. As we adjust the 2, that means the derivative of 1 plus x square is 2x. Then as per this formula, that is integration of f dash x upon f of x dx, if the derivative of this denominator is present in numerator, then integration of this function is equal to log of f of x. Then as per this rule, the integration of this term is equal to log of 1 plus x square plus constant of integration c. That is the last answer. I is equal to tan inverse x into x minus 1/2 log of 1 plus x square plus c. That is the last answer. Thank you.